MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Shot alert, shot alert.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Cowboy 80.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground here. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw here for Levis. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The throw is going to be caught. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England.
Mike 49!
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. And 10.
Like 13, like 13.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Like 54.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They go play action with Levis. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Let's go. Check out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Check, check. Hut, hut.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Another run here with Hall. The speed on display. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Like 54, like 54.
Moore going in motion. On first down, Levis. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas.
Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
On the set. Here we go, set. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Right 49.
They'll try the right side this time. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. We are... Here's a 2nd and 12.
Like 46. Like 46. What?
From the gun, it's Levis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Here we go.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Diamond.
To throw is Levis. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Second down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Third and 5. He'll look to throw. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
Quick throw, taken in.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably...
Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New England. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Patriots will take over possession here at the 44.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
49, Mike 49. 54, Rita. Panda.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. He's going to look for the home run ball. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
The throw on the run is complete, and he'll be taken down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for, but in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Sending a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. That is caught. Do you believe it? The fake works. It is a touchdown. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Like 24.
He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Third and 6.
Like 54.
Now, Levis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Levis to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, New York. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Moore going in motion. Levis to throw it here on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game that's been full of them.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Levis to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Levis. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Patriots ready for the punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Patriots 7.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here. First and 10. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. They motion the slot man left. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Levis to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Levis. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will score. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are going to extend their lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, come on. Here.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Slot man in motion left. On 2nd down, Levis. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. And more of the same. Another interception. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
49, Mike.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Hey, go.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone yet again. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Jets stretch things out even further. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Diamond.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. A second down throw here for Levis. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 32 yards.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots will get just a bit closer.
49. Patriots 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 42-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the side.
He is in. Touchdown, New York. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets will add one more onto their big lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Mike zero, Mike zero.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go.
They motion the slot man left. From the gun on third down, here's Levis. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Slot man in motion left. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Levis to throw. A throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's Levis. He'll get this out to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Levis. He's got it at the 7. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Irving now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.